Denzel Ward back on the field practicing, hoping to get into team drills and kind of ease back into things. Ward talked about his injury as well as getting back onto the field.
Sore foot, just a sore foot.
Were you worried that it was anything more serious than it turned out to be?
Nah, not too worried. I mean, I'm usually pretty good with it. Like usually I'm out a couple weeks maybe, but I mean I wasn't too worried about it. Just gotta get on treatment and then get back.
At this stage of your career, do you find you not needing a lot of prep time for the season?
I mean, I always need that preparation, and I wish I could be out there more to get those reps on the field. But I mean, I was still taking my mental reps and watching those guys practice, and then still going through the calls and everything. So yeah, I didn't get the on-field reps I would have liked, but I think I'll still be good once I get back and going.
Speaking of the other guys, you've been able to watch them now for a couple of weeks. What's your impression of the quarterback room?
Man, they've been looking good. I mean, you seen MJ take it back to the house in the first preseason game. So I mean, all those guys been looking good. AJ, Greedy, Greg. So everybody's making plays out there and doing their job.
And Tim, that's the thing. The secondary looked really good, and it was basically the reserves playing, which shows you how deep this secondary is.
Yeah, no doubt. Corner is definitely one of the better positions on the Browns. I mean, we saw what Martin Emerson did, in that first preseason game. Again, you got to couch it by saying it's the preseason. Doesn't always mean a lot, but, the fact that, like Denzel was talking about it, he's seen the other guys in practice, AJ Green, Greedy Williams, Greg Newsome, Martin Emerson stepping up, playing well, practicing well throughout the first few weeks of camp. It shows that the Browns, they have this depth of corner that Andrew Brace's been trying to work on and been trying to build, against this pass-heavy AFC, where you're going to have a multitude of good corners to throw out there every single week against some really good quarterbacks, really good receivers. And this is his answer, is stocking this secondary with as many good corners as you can find, as many guys that can go one-on-one if you need to, as many guys as can kind of break up passes, make it harder for quarterbacks to find their open receivers out there. This is kind of the model that the Browns are trying to build. Obviously, you need Denzel Ward out there to really maximize it, and it's good for the Browns that he's back. He obviously, considering he's a veteran, doesn't always need those reps, all things considered, but important to get him back out there, important to get him up to game speed, because with Deshaun Watson suspended for at least the first 6 games, you're going to need all hands on deck right away.